We are back for another exciting week of CTL action. Week 4 Pickem. Ready, Peterson? Yes, sir. Okay, let's start off with the first game. New England travels down the East Coast to take on Jacksonville. TSB God will put a thumping on Culsick and not call the dogs off. New England in a laugher 42-0. Ouch, this game is going to be a massacre. I'm going Pats also 35-3. Denver travels to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals next. Jay Shaw will battle in this one, but I believe Ahake will defend home turf, and John Elway will bite his old team in the ass. Bengals win 21-10. Yeah, I think it's about time Hake gets off this schneid. Hall of Famer to Hall of Famer, this game should get stuff done. Bengals 24-14. Discdalo and his Jets cruise into the Motor City. They will ride through on the back of Curtis Martin and exit with a much-needed divisional victory. Jets win 21-7. This game is going to be over before the half ends. Troy will get some nice throws, but it won't be enough. I'm going Jets here 21-10. Next we got the Skins going to Three Rivers Stadium. I see this being a barn burner with Woodson sealing the deal late with a pick for the Steelers, 24-17. Pittsburgh will take this one, Peterson. The Steelers are a tough team to beat, especially at home. The crowd will go crazy and Vinny Testaverde will have a big game, tossing for 2 scores. Steelers win 24-14. Cleveland goes down to Irving, Texas, to take on Dallas in our next game. I will have to take Cleveland here as I pick them to win the whole damn thing. Dallas comes in at 3-0, however, and will not be an easy task. Overtime could be a possibility here. Cleveland wins the overtime toss and takes it from there on a chip shot field goal on the leg of Jeff Wilkins. Browns 22-17 in an extra period. This game should be a good defensive battle. It is a tough choice, but I think the Browns are going to take this one behind Anthony Johnson. Browns 14-10. Chicago plays host to the defending division champion New York Football Giants. SOA has been manhandled in CTL seasons past by EFER, but in the past EFER has had the far superior team. This season this possibly is not the case. SOA finally has a legit title contending team. Some might call this one an upset, but I'll take the Bears in a defensive struggle. Chicago 22-17. Wow, this game is going to be amazing. Can the overpaid running back Hampton do what he's being paid for? He will need to come up big this game, and I think he will finish some drives with Rice. I'm going G-Men 17-14 here. Next game we got the Bucs going to the Dirty to face the Falcons. After the tough game last week I had with the Bucs, I'm going to have to go for them this game. Evans is a mega beast. I think the Bucs will go on the ground and air this game. It will be a close one, but I'm going Bucs 21-17. Atlanta will finally get in the win column this week. Atlanta could be called a disappointment early on this season, but TDO is keeping the right mindset. Atlanta puts the run and shoot offense back in, and Thurman Thomas out of the F-gun will run wild. Thomas goes for over 100 yards and score twice. Atlanta wins 28-21. The Raiders host your Panthers, Peterson. You have done quite well in your first 3 weeks in the league. Unfortunately, you have only came away with 1 victory. The Panthers need to do a better job in the red zone, and playing against LA this could be your shot. LA is in rebuilding mode, but having said that, it does not mean you will have a cakewalk. And looking at your schedule over the next 5 games, you better win, as this will be your last real shot for a while. Carolina's offense comes alive and finds a few open running lanes with Terry Allen. Panthers win 21-10. This should be a good one with no running game really. I see Cubs fan chunking it all day. Hopefully I can play solid D and finish the game off with Allen. I'm going Panthers 21-14 here. Next we got the Dolphins going to Seattle. Instead of the Seahawks going to eat the fish. I think the Finns will grow some teeth and chew the Seahawks up and spits them out. I'm going Dolphins huge this game behind Ricky Waters with 3 touchdowns 28-3. Seattle is on a opening skid to start the season. So having Miami the #1 team in the league statistically come in does not help. Miami travels the longest road trip in the CTL. The jet lag will have no effect and Miami rolls big in this one. Miami 31-0. Let's get to our big finish. Peterson. My Oilers play host to the Superchargers coached by Lefty. Lefty is probably the best player in our league, however Houston probably has the better team on paper. This means nothing as Lefty excels with any type of team. This game goes into the fourth quarter and comes down to a late drive by Houston. Terrell Davis puts the team on his back and finds the end zone with less than a minute left on the clock. Houston wins 24-21. This is going to be another great game. I see this game coming down to the fourth quarter also. No mistakes will be allowed this game as either of you will capitalize on them. This one will be close. I'm going Oilers 24-17. That's it for this week, 4 weeks through the season. Peterson. We are a quarter of the way done. Finish us off, will ya? Yes, sir. This is my last week before the slaughterhouse for the next 5 weeks. Hopefully me getting stomped won't affect my picks. Ha ha. Well, for Lightning Larry, this is Peterson. Catch you guys next week.